Hello fragrance fans, I hope you're all doing really well. I've got a review for you today on a really nice fragrance from BDK, which is Creme de Cure. And I'm going to tell you straight off who's going to want to watch this video. If you are somebody who is somewhat understated, you dress smart casually, you like to be a little bit different but in a quiet, discreet kind of way. You're confident, but again, you've got a quiet confidence about you, nothing too bold or brash. And you just want to be a little bit different. You like your fragrances, but you don't want them to be like banging people's faces, but you want to smell nice and you want to be discreetly attractive, if that makes any sense. Then you're going to want to watch this review, because this is a fragrance that I think is pretty special. Let me tell you what the notes are, and then I'm going to tell you what it smells like and what it makes you feel like, which I think is the great thing with this fragrance. So in terms of the notes, on top you've got pineapple, grapefruit, orange. I think you've got a few more fruits in there. So you've got some citrus up there, and you've got some pineapple as well. In the mid, you've got some sandalwood, you've got pepper, pink pepper. So you've got a little bit of spiciness, and you've got some woody aspects coming in with the sandalwood. And in the base, you've got a lot of white notes in there. So you've got like vanilla, musk, suede, and a few other white notes. I'll put the notes up on the screen. And what this is described as a leather fragrance, but it's very much more of a suede, a soft, creamy, smooth, white suede fragrance. When you first spray this, or even if you smell it like this, you've got something which is kind of sharp, and it could be seen as a little bit scratchy to some people. And it's as if you've got kind of sharp grapefruit and some sweet pineapple kind of underneath, which are kind of grating on one another, as if they shouldn't really work. But what I think it gives is a really unique smell. And you've got some other fruits in the background there as well. But on first blast, what it is it's quite sharp. This is the only aspect of it that I could see some people not liking, but it doesn't last very long. But for me, I think it's what kind of gives it a bit of an edge, because it's a little bit unusual. And it's not unpleasant, but it might be a little bit rough for some people. And then when this thing starts to settle, you get this kind of sexy comfortness going on. It's cozy, but it's sexy at the same time. It's one that's going to turn heads. People are going to ask what you're wearing. As I say, it's kind of quite sensual and quite a sexual fragrance. But at the same time, it makes you feel quite cozy. Like you could wear this, say you put a couple of sprays on and you were sitting on the couch, you'd feel really cozy with it. But if you put it on and you go out, you're going to kind of feel sexy with it, but it's going to feel quite comforting. It's a really nice fragrance that makes me feel really, really good when I wear it. Now, in terms of its performance, it works really well. The first couple of hours, it's really popping off the skin. And then I found that it was lasting most of the day on my skin, certainly on my clothes. Overall, it was really, really good in terms of performance. Now, with this fragrance, it's a unisex fragrance. And I don't actually think it leans one way or the other. But what I would say is on the initial opening, it smells more masculine. And on the dry down, it possibly smells a bit more feminine. But I don't think it's particularly leaning in any one direction. I think on a guy, women are really going to like this. And that's what I mean by this. It's kind of for everyone. I don't really even put an age group on it or anything like that. I think if guys wear it, women are really going to love it. I think women may think the opening is maybe a bit harsh and a bit masculine, maybe, but they'll love the dry down on it. Hence why I think it works really, really well on a guy, and is something that's a little bit different and will make you stand out. Now, in terms of when to wear this, personally, I started wearing this thinking I'm going to wear this more in the warmer months than the colder months. And even though it is a leather fragrance and it's got the suede and stuff, because you've got all those fruits in there as well, it's just like a perfect blend. Very versatile. Definitely could be a signature scent, but for me, I think it's one for the slightly warmer months. The perfect occasion to wear this, if I had to say, would be on a summer's evening when the sun is going down, and say you're going out or you're doing something, but as I say, the sun's gone down, but it's still warmth in the air. This is when this thing kind of fits the bill perfectly, in my opinion. So overall, BDK Creme de Cure, fantastic fragrance. A lot of people know Gris Chanel Extrait. But this thing, if you haven't smelt this from BDK, smell it. It is an absolutely fantastic, lovely combination of notes. Wears really well. People will like it. Performs great. I really can't say enough about this stuff. Guys, I hope you've really enjoyed this. If you've stayed till this part of the video, I just want to say a really quick thank you. I know there won't be many people who will have stayed to this part of the video, but there's probably a handful that subscribe to my channel. Now, all subscribers I really appreciate, and if I'm being completely honest, when I started out on this YouTube journey, I didn't really know what to expect. And I think, if I'm being completely honest, is I wanted to grow a large following and I wanted to get monetized, and I just wanted it as a side hobby because I do love fragrances. And at this point, I've not been overly consistent with it, but I enjoy making these videos because when you get even a few people making positive comments where they've got some value from the videos that I've put out, and just nice comments, then it really makes it all worthwhile. And yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you everybody who comments, especially people who consistently comment on my videos. There's a handful of you that do. Like, I really appreciate your support. I really, really do, because you don't have to do that. You don't have to watch my videos, even when I've been away for a while and I've come back and you've commented and things like that. It's really appreciated, and it kind of makes this all worthwhile for me, that even if, it don't have a huge amount of subscribers, or even though saying that, I mean, 400 plus, to be honest, if you think about it, I'm like, there's 400 people who have subscribed to my channel who want to watch something that I'm putting out there. And I don't think it can be overlooked. So yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody. Yeah, I really appreciate it. If you are still watching this and you haven't subscribed, then please consider doing so. And for everybody else, again, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll be dropping another video really soon. Take care.